When will I get results from my exercise program? When will I be in great shape? When will my body look the way I need it to look? When will I have a stack of energy? When will my exercise program work? And I think it's a very important question, because if you're going to start anything, surely you want to get results. Now, of course, the challenge, and I asked this question first, when was the last time you were healthy, lean, fit, strong, energetic, and you love what you saw in the mirror? Or the 4 questions that I always ask, which are, do you perform at your best? Do you have a stack of energy? Do you love what you see in the mirror and love the way your body feels to touch? And are you getting the results that you want from your exercise program? Now, I think you should be able to demand that from every eating and exercise plan that you ever choose. But wouldn't it be nice to live that way for the rest of your life, so you never have to go on a diet, you never have to have a set exercise program to get into shape? Wouldn't it be nice to just live that way? I'm healthy, fit, strong, lean and energetic every single day of my life. So what do you do to do that? It's a very big question. There's so much information about it. I've been an exercise professional all of my life, and I would like to keep it really simple. I think it's become very complicated. How many steps? How many glasses of water? How many calories do I need to eat? How many ice baths do I need to have? How many saunas do I need to have? How many blue blocking glasses do I need to buy? How many nutritional supplementation pills, powders and potions do I need to have in my cupboard? There's a lot of stuff that people tell us we have to do to get healthy, fit and strong. But I'm all about the simplicity and the free, not the expensive, I can't afford it. So I always ask this question: if there were no pills, powders and potions, or if you can't afford to buy the pills, powders and potions and pay for the programs, what would you do to make sure that your exercise program works and that it works long term? Because I'm sick of, I lost weight, put it back on again. I got into great shape and then I got out of shape. I felt fantastic and now I feel terrible. Because what does that do to your mental health, to your headspace? Just psychologically, I fail, win, fail, versus I started something, I can stick to it, I'm living that way for the rest of my life. And this is just a very personal side note. I'm a very old lady who's been the same weight, same size, same energy level, same happy person, same positive solution finding optimist all of my life, because I started exercising when I was 10 years of age and I haven't missed a day since. And I always share that as not to impress, but to express that it's not fanatical or weird. I've worn clothes every day, I've eaten food every day, I've drunk water every day, I've had a shower every day, I breathe air every day. I do lots of things every day to make my life better, give me energy, make me feel fantastic. And one of those, or the most important one for me, is exercise. So when the question of how often should I exercise, what exercise program should I do, my answer is always the same. How often do you want to feel good? Not just look good, because is it possible that if you feel good and you've got a stack of energy, that the side effect of that will be that you have a body that's in great shape? You'll feel good, so you exercise to be strong and to be fit and to be lean, versus I'm going to exercise to be strong, fit and lean, even if I hate it. So could it have a lot to do with your attitude? But where do you get the attitude from? And that's a really important question. Do you exercise to lose weight? Do you exercise because you have to? Do you exercise because if I don't, I'm going to be fat? Versus, I want to exercise so I can be healthy, fit, strong, lean, and energetic, and I want to stay that way for the rest of my life. My exercise becomes a normal part of my life. And if it's too long, if it's boring, if it's complicated, if it's too expensive, if you can't do it everywhere, every day without missing a session, then surely it's not a great program. So what's the bare ass minimum? I call it the BAM, bare ass minimum I need to do to get my body into great shape if it's not already. And if you are in great shape, how do you stay that way for the rest of your life, regardless of how old you are? And I'll share again, I'm a very old lady who's exercised every day of my life, and it's not something I can miss, but I can't miss breathing or drinking water or sleeping or wearing clothes either, because they're things that I do every day. So is it possible that it could be this simple? If you get puffed, you'll get fit. I'll say that again. If you get puffed, you get fit. If you overload your heart and lungs, they have to get better, so they get fitter. Your heart and lungs are blind. They don't know what you're doing as long as you get puffed. So whether you skip or jump or bike or run or do martial arts or dance, it doesn't matter as long as you get puffed. But the beautiful thing about the getting puffed process, 100% effort to get 100% result, there's 3 energy systems inside your body and only one of them produces 100% effort. It's called the phosphate fight and flight system. It's what your body goes into when it's under threat. And that stored phosphate system only lasts for 10 seconds. So I'm going to say that again because people think I've got to run for an hour, I've got to walk for an hour, I've got to go to the gym for 45 minutes, I've got to go to the gym 3 days a week and do 3 sets of 10 and 27 exercises, and it's all too hard and too long and too boring, I can't do it. So how about this? Get puffed to get fit, lift heavy to get strong, do it short so you don't get bored, and do it safely so you don't get injured. And how about this? Do it free so you can always afford it. And how about we need to be able to do what we do anywhere. So whether you're on a plane or at the shopping centre or you're on holidays or you're at your home or you are at your office, doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can do it. So if you get puffed by sprinting on the spot, doing jump squats, punching a bag, skipping rope, running up a hill, running up some stairs, running through some soft sand, and you do it for 10 seconds, doesn't matter what it is because your heart and lungs are blind, then you could be really fit because you got puffed. Just a quick interesting side note on fitness though. How do I know that I'm fit? Because a lot of people say to me, I don't want to get puffed. Well, everybody gets puffed. If you are really fit, you get puffed really quickly. If you are unfit, you get puffed really quickly. If you put in 100% effort, you'll get puffed really quickly. The only difference between fit and unfit is how long it takes you to recover. But the more you put your body under pressure, under 100% effort, the fitter you get, so the quicker you recover. The other great quote that I love with that, it's really hard to run up a steep hill if you're unfit. It's really easy to run up a steep hill if you're fit. You still get puffed, but you enjoy it and you love it because you've got a body that can do it. But the only way to get fit to run up a steep hill is to run up the steep hill. But the steep hill should only be about 10 seconds so that you get really puffed by the time you get to the top of it and you can walk down, get your breath back and go again. That's how simple your puffing program should be to get fit. To get strong is no different. What do I need to do to get the best results in the shortest way possible, in the safest way possible? Lift something really heavy. If you can lift it for more than 10 seconds, which means you're going to lift something about 3 to 5 times, that's all, then it's too light. You've got to overload your muscles and bones to get strong. Isn't that exciting? So your exercise program to get fit is 10 seconds. Your strength training program shouldn't be longer than 10 seconds. Now that's per exercise, but we always go, oh, but what about this muscle and what about that muscle? Why do we break the body up into little pieces? Everything we do, our body is one complete piece. Whether you're running or kicking or jumping or sprinting or dancing or doing martial arts, you use every part of your body. So why not strengthen every part of your body at the same time, which is your endocrine and your central nervous system firing up to maximum effort. So big exercises to get big results, little exercises give you little results, waste your time and hurt your joints. So why do we do those? So wouldn't it be nice if you could be healthy, fit and strong? And the most important part is that you feel good. So yes, the side effect of a healthy, fit, strong body is that you are lean and energetic and you can go and do all the things that you want to do and you'll look good and yes, you'll have a great body. But ultimately, it's about having a healthy brain, isn't it? A brain that gives you the energy to do all the things that you want to do. And the energy system for a healthy brain, the phosphate system, the fight and flight system, is the only way to train to change your brain chemistry. If you don't want to be depressed, if you don't want to be anxious, if you don't want to be unhappy, if you want to live every day as a happy person, you've got to put your body under 100% stress. So you've got to fight and flight at 10 seconds, lift heavy at 10 seconds, which means a very short exercise program. It means a very easy to stick to exercise program. It means you can do it anywhere in the world at any time. You can lift your own body weight. You can lift rocks and logs and buckets of water and bags full of books. Doesn't matter. Your muscles are blind. My puppy dogs are going crazy. You know why? Because we're about to go running. But when I go out with my dogs, we do exactly that. We walk and then we sprint up a hill. We get our breath back and we sprint back up the hill. We get our breath back and we sprint back up the hill. My dogs are really fit because we do interval sprint training of 10 seconds. Exercise to feel good, to look good, to get a result really quickly is very easy. So if your exercise program is long and boring and complicated and you don't like it, is it possible that you've got the wrong program? Is it possible that if you put in 10 seconds of high intense activity, whether it's puffing or lifting, you'll change your brain chemistry? And that's not a possibility, that's the truth. So when your brain chemistry changes and you are now filled up with dopamine, serotonin, brain drive, neurotropic factor, endorphins, which are happy drugs that make you feel good as well because they're a painkiller. Now you feel good. And when you feel good, is it possible that you want to do more? If your program is making you feel tired and lethargic and it's boring and it's too expensive and you don't like it, is it possible that you won't stick to it? So what I'm sharing is anatomy and physiology of the human body. The rest of the world seems to be stuck on, you need to eat this, can't have that, got to do that. This is how many steps, this is how many sets and reps, and these are how many of the hundreds and thousands of different exercises. The human body is designed to be fit and strong by getting puffed and lifting heavy. Work your whole body at the same time. Do it short so you don't get bored. Do it safe so you don't get injured. Make sure that you're getting the results that you want, and if you're not getting the results that you want, is it time to change your exercise program? Rather than listen to the rubbish that the rest of the world is preaching about exercise, why not learn for yourself how the human body works? What is the phosphate system? What is the endocrine system, and why does that fire up everything? Why is it that if you put in 100% effort, you get 100% result? If you put in 50% effort, you do little exercises, you get a little result. Doesn't that just make sense? So if you want to get the results from your exercise program that will make you feel good every day, is it possible? Wouldn't it be awesome that it could be really short? So you can wake up every day with a stack of energy, and you could, are you ready? Live your life to the max. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, how are you? Living my life to the max. Woohoo!